Hi everyone, it's me Tammy and I just came back from BeautyCon and I decided to make a little video about whether or not you should attend the future BeautyCons. So before I even attended this BeautyCon, I really wasn't too sure what it was about. I knew it was a chance to meet like internet famous YouTubers in the beauty world, but I didn't really know what else it involved. So I thought I would share with you guys what this event was like, and hopefully it'll kind of give you insight as to whether or not you should attend future events like this. So my guess was right. It is, not guess, what I learned was that it is an event to meet internet famous YouTubers, or YouTubers or bloggers in the beauty world. This also includes people in the magazine industry, so just a little tip if you guys are interested in that too. So basically, when you walk into BeautyCon, there's like an information booth, and then there's areas to take photos. It is not like an IMAX or the makeup show. There will not be a ton of booths to buy makeup at. That's just not what this event is about. It's about getting to know more about the people behind the camera, basically, or behind the blog. So there were, let's see, Crown Brushes was there, Tarte was there, Bare Minerals was there, NYX was there, or NYX, but it was only for the talent that was there. I'm not sure if they were giving anything out. I saw tote bags, but I'm not sure about anything else. Revlon was there, and I believe those were the only like makeup brands. There were other fashion brands that were there, but I'm not a big fashion person, so I'm not sure who they were, so I'm sorry. Okay, so the main point of this was to meet people, take pictures with them, kind of like meet and greet and network. If you are not into that aspect, I'm not really sure how much you'll enjoy this. If you're a huge fan of a particular YouTuber and you know they're going to be there, just take this word of advice. If they're a really big YouTuber or a blogger, they may have such a long line of people to meet them that you may not get a lot of time to actually see them or interact with them, which is a little bit frustrating. I did get a general admission pass, and I do want to say that it probably wasn't that different from the like VIP pass and the pro. The differences were with the pro passes and the VIP passes, you did have special lines where you could take pictures and kind of do meet and greets with these YouTubers. But the thing was, it didn't seem like you got a lot of time with them, because I was able to actually see what you were doing. You didn't really get a lot of time with them, so I'm gonna let you guys know that. But for the highest price ticket, you were able to get a tote bag, so the tote bag was probably worth the price, just to let you know. And what I found surprising was that I read that like you could get to the front of the line if you bought more expensive tickets. There were only lines for VIP and Pro. There weren't really that many lines for general admission, so you're going to be waiting in a line if you get those tickets anyway, just so you know. Then they had like events that you could attend. I attended 2 events. I have my computer right here. The first one was Diva, the female version of a hustler. It was so good. If you're actually interested in finding out like how to make it in the business, I highly suggest that. It had, let me see, let me let you guys know the internet famous people that we may know. It was Coco and Breezy, my first time hearing about them, but they seemed like really cool, really young entrepreneurs. Wendy Nguyen, Karen Blanchard, who has an amazing blog. I've been following her for years on fashion. I'm not even like that fashiony, and I find her amazing. And Marlene Estelle, who is Makeup Geek, who is gorgeous in person. So that was so fun because they talked about what inspired them to even get into the beauty world and what inspires them to continue it, how they get things done throughout their day. They all talk about having teams and being able to delegate things to certain people and making sure that the people that you delegate these things to love your brand as much as you do. So that was really interesting, and they just spoke about their passions and apps that they use for stuff. Let me go to my phone. I did make a note of 2 of these apps that I had never heard of before. you guys probably know. Camera 2, I'm not sure if it's 2 as in also or the number 2. And then they said Fisco or Visco. I'm sure you guys will probably know. I'll put like all the info below after I Google it. And then the second event that I attended, oh, Kiko Lynn was also there. She's a blogger. Fantastic. I love her makeup Monday. She's so like, she's just so beautiful, and she actually breaks down how to apply the makeup in such a simple way that you're like, I can do that. It's no problem. I can do that. And then so the next one that I attended was In Your Own Skin, Being Your Selfie. Very cute. It was moderated by Candy Johnson and Dulce Candy, GJ Gorgeous, Evelina Barry, Nadia Abulson, It's My Ray Ray, Christina Topacio, Sunkiss Alba, Ruth Friedlander, and Alexa Lozzi were there. Sorry if I butchered any of these girls' names. It's all about being comfortable in your own skin, and they all gave their own tips and examples of things that they do to make themselves feel better and what they feel makes themselves stand out. So if you're like interested in sitting there and like attending these events, I would definitely say it's worth it. You probably have to plop down like kind of early. The first event that I attended was at 2:30, and I made sure that my butt was in a seat by 1:50, and that was like a crappy seat. We totally didn't plan it well. I went with my friend Mel from Fabulously Thrifty, and we are short, so we like stuck near the back because we don't like crowds, and that was just stupid because we couldn't see. So for the next one, we were in the second row, and we got to see them a lot better. I don't have any pictures because the screen that they were sitting under caused such a terrible glare on your camera that it just sucked. It sucked so bad. Like every picture I got was either had this big bright glare or was super dark. So sorry about that. So those are the two events. I did get to meet Sunkiss Alba, and I have a picture with her. I'm gonna include it here. Okay, so you may be wondering who I actually did interact with and who I actually did end up seeing. I saw all of the panelists that I just mentioned. I didn't take any pictures with any of them. I saw Jessica Harlow. She was just like walking around like a total normal person. I know that's gonna sound strange, but I felt like a lot of these YouTubers were they were like in a flash and so busy with their affiliations that they weren't just kind of mingling as much. Jessica Harlow was like in the back seat of the second lecture that I went to, just chilling, like taking in the information like everybody else. And I did take a picture with Sunkiss Alba. She's absolutely stunning in person. She's one of the people that I would have waited in line to take a picture with. But thankfully I didn't have to wait in line. I went outside, I saw her, took a picture. Stunning. I did buy one item from Tarte, and it is their new Lip Surgeons lip glosses. I'm wearing it now, but my lighting's pretty crappy since it's pretty late right now. The color is in Flush. That's what it looks like. And then two little things. Revlon was giving out free mascara, so I got a free mascara. It is their Bold Lacquer by Grow Luscious Length and Volume Mascara in Black is Black. And then my favorite, Bare Minerals was giving out full-size foundations. Seriously, full-size. So what they did was you would just go to their booth. They would test the color on you to make sure it's a good match, see if you like it, and then they would give you a full-size foundation. And the color that I am in is Bare Honey. So overall, if you are willing and you want just more information on the beauty industry, I would say it's probably a great place to network. If you're there because you're dying to meet like a certain YouTuber that's really, really big, I have to say I'm not sure if this is the event for you. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth your time or your money. Just from my experience, it'll probably be like a 2-minute interaction at the most. So that is my should you go, should you not go to BeautyCon tip. Totally different from IMATS and the makeup show. Those events are complete opposites of what this was about. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, guys. Thanks for watching.